Okay, so let's get back to what we have discussed earlier, the different types of registration. Now, first, for all registration, you have to go to backoffice.lifewave.com. Make sure you bookmark this URL. It's backoffice.lifewave.com. So it will look like this. So you have to key in the username and the password of the sponsor, the person who is going to sponsoring this new brand partners. For example, for this example, we will use this account, and we will just have to log in. After logging in, this is the let me just make it a bit smaller. All right. Now this is going to be the page that you will see. Now there are two ways, as I've discussed, share with you in my previous video, of how to sponsor a new brand partners. Is either you can click Enroll New. Now the placement will be decided, will be preset from your setting here. You can go to the setting, change setting. From the below here, you can click either build left, build right. By default, it is strong leg outside. Now all instead of using Enroll New, you can go to the binary tree viewer, and you will see you have people here. You can choose to place on the left. If you want to place on the right, since here have got 7 people, there is no one here. You can't see, and then you have to click bottom right, and then you just normally, if you want to place a right, you click bottom right and you click right here. Okay, assuming that this is the place you want to click. So all you need to do is to register a person with a Malaysian address, in regardless whether he is a Malaysian or not, or whether he is a person from another country but working in Malaysia. He want to register in Malaysia, as long as he has a Malaysian address. So you can choose any package. For example, if you choose gold, okay, you just have to select all this whatever product that he needs. Remember, you can change. When you want to change the product, all you need to do is to click remove this. And then you can add back whatever. Say, for example, I want the energy enhancer for the enrollment starter, all right? And if you want to exchange X39 for the other patches, one X39 can exchange for one X49, and one X39 can also exchange for any of the 2 different types of enhancers. So once this is selected, you click continue. As long as the bar is green, that means it is okay. Now here, if you want to set a monthly subscription order, if you do not want, you just click here, and then you will be asked to register with a Malaysia address. Now, supposing if you want to register to someone from other countries, say for example, he is in Taiwan. So what you need to do is to select Taiwan instead. But then the product will be shipped to Taiwan. If you select Taiwan, you can register the person for any country for the matter. So if you want to register in Malaysia, it does not matter if the person is a Malaysian or not. All right? Now, what about case number 2? If a Malaysia is working in Australia but is back in Malaysia, wanted to register a Malaysia receiving product in Australia. So for this case, she cannot select any packages with product and ship to Australia. Cannot. So same, you log in and then you select the position as you just do a normal enrollment. But instead of selecting packages from bronze to diamond with product, you just select a starter. So after selecting a starter, okay, you just continue, because the starter there is no product. After registering the person, okay, you have to log out. You have to log out, for example, let's say, for example, you have to log out from this person, and then you have to log into the new person's back office and perform an upgrade. Okay, say for example, okay, for this example, let me no here I remove this. Say for example, I just sign out from this person. Assuming that this person just registered another new person, let me show you another example of a new person. Assuming that this person registered this person, okay, this is only meant for illustration purposes. It is not the actual person. Same thing, you have to log into that person which you have just registered as starter. All right, in Malaysia. Okay, since he is working in Australia and he's back in Malaysia, he wants to register in Malaysia. All right, now after logging into this person, all right, now what you do is you change the country to Australia. After you change the country to Australia, so what you do is you do an upgrade. Since the first enrollment have got no product, you do an upgrade. Let's say, for example, I mean, this is only meant for illustration. The person already, earlier, this person already bought a gold. Whatever upgrade you select, okay, you have to change the country first. Then after that, you just continue. You just continue with the enrollment. Now, of course, you need to select the product for this case. So you select whatever product, okay, until the bar at the bottom turns green. Then you just follow, fill in an Australia address, and the product will be shipped to Australia. So this is how it works. All right. Now, for the third scenario is if a person is from Hong Kong, and he or she is in Malaysia, visiting Malaysia, and she wants to register her account in Hong Kong, but want to pick up the product in Malaysia. Say, for example, you brought her to the Malaysia office, and she wants to buy some product and try, instead of waiting, to go back to Hong Kong to receive the product, because she will be in Malaysia for maybe a month or so. So she wants to pick up the product here. So it's the same. As you cannot register a person in Hong Kong and pick up the product in Malaysia. You cannot. So what you can do is you change the country back to Hong Kong. This is where she lives. And registered her the same way method. You go to binary tree. Say, for example, this time you want to place her here on this side. You just click and you complete. And you registered a starter first. Remember, you cannot select those with product. And because she's registering in Hong Kong, it has to be shipped to Hong Kong. So because the starter have got no product, you register here first. The starter, you see, this mobile phone will be in Hong Kong. You cannot use any other country. It will be, if it is Hong Kong, you have to fill in all the Hong Kong particulars. All right. Now, this registration is only 25 USD. After registering her, same thing. You have to go to her. You sign out. Make sure you sign out. Say, for example, you go to her account, and this is the new person you sign up. For example, you go to her account. Okay, and actually her account will be by default in Hong Kong. I mean, this is just an example. Okay, let me see. Her account, when you register in Hong Kong, by default, once you open, it will be Hong Kong. So all you need to do is to do an upgrade. You do an upgrade. After you do an upgrade, then you just select the upgrade. Now, this is, I just use an example. But if you sign up as a starter, there should be 4 upgrades. It should be silver, gold, platinum, and diamond. You can choose. There will be 4 instead of 2. But because this example, she is already a gold enrollment, so balance only 2. So all you need to do is, no, you got to change because she's picking up the product in Malaysia. So you have to change this to Malaysia first. Make sure you change this to Malaysia. But anyway, as you go, they will ask you to fill in an address. And you need to fill in a Malaysian address. You have to change to Malaysia for the upgrade. Now, after you click on this, even though you have to select the patches, now, even though this is an office pickup, you don't need a shipping address, but it will still prompt you to put a Malaysia address. So if you have no Malaysia address, just key in our LifeWave office in Bangsar South address. This is what I did when I helped one of my brand partners to sign up a Hong Kong lady, so happened to be in Malaysia. So I just used the Bangsar South office address, and after that, when I check out, I just tick the office pickup. And so when the upgrade is complete, so I just pick up the office from the Malaysia office. So okay, so much for the different types of enrollment. Remember, anyone can sign up in Malaysia using a Malaysia address, Malaysia telephone number, and an email address. That's it. Anyone. If a person from another country wants to register back in the country, pick up the product from the office, they will have to do the 2-step. Or another one is a Malaysian who is working in another country. Just like during the Chinese New Year, we sign up someone who is happened to come back for holidays, and they were actually doing business in Singapore, so they will have to do a 2-step registration. Registered a starter using a Singapore address first, choosing Singapore. Then after that, do a upgrade. All right, do an upgrade. Because they want to pick up the product in the Malaysia office. Do an upgrade, and after that, the product will be picked up. Or if you want to choose to send, for this case, is they want the product to send to Penang, to the parents in Penang. So they put a Penang shipping address. So the product will be shipped to Penang. Okay, that's it. So for this, I am sure, pretty sure that if you can roughly get what I meant for the different type of scenario. If you maybe you have to watch this a couple of times. If you still have any question, you can call our LifeWave office or send an email to customer service. customer service at lifewave.com. Okay, they will be happy to share with you on how to register people from other countries. All right, with this, thank you very much for listening. I hope this will help you in your registration. All right.